Oh, hey guys, welcome along to the MishMash Science Lab again. We've been having so much fun in the Science Lab, and today I am going to be teaching you how to make a really cool glider. And obviously there's a few scientific principles and properties behind that we're going to learn about, but making paper planes are heaps of fun. Right now I am making one which we are going to sort of compete against our final glider that we make here in the Science Lab. This one is a very, very basic form of a paper plane, and I have to say I am really not the best at making these, but I will be able to show you a really cool glider, something that you may have never seen before, which I'm sure will be able to beat this budget as paper plane, but I'll put that to the side and we'll use that later on and see how that goes in comparison to our very modern glider. But the ingredients, or the things that you're going to need to make your glider, are some card or some stiff paper, some sellotape, some scissors to cut up the cards, and a straw. So first up, what we have to do is cut the card into strips. So we want the strips to be about 2.5 centimetres by 13 centimetres, so nice long strips. So I'll cut that first and see how we go. So this card is nice and long, so I am going to just cut that, or actually let's fold it just so that we make sure it goes perfectly in half. And we'll chop it at the end there. Oh, there we go, so 2 strips there for you. And then we'll cut this one in the middle and make another strip. Great, all done. So what this card is for, what these strips are for, is that they are going to make the hoops of our glider. So now we need to stick them all together to make those hoops. So I'll grab my sellotape, and it's really important that we make them overlap at the ends, sort of thing. So here we go, I will stick this piece down, like that, and then we'll stick another piece up here together. Wonderful, so that is one hoop made for us. I might even just put some sellotape on the inside as well, just to make sure it's really secure, and that is going to make quite a circular hoop. One more piece. There we go, great. So that is our big hoop done. Now we just need a smaller hoop, which we're going to make out of this one strip here. Fantastic. So our hoops are all made, and now all we need to do is stick our straw into the middle of the hoops. Once we fly it, I will be able to explain to you a little bit better about exactly how the aerodynamics of this awesome glider work. But we want to stick our straw inside our hoop. Oh. So that's one end, and then we'll place our smaller hoop on the straw as well. Yay! So our glider is complete and it is looking really cool. Maybe you could do a few decorations, maybe draw some flames on it, whatever you think would look really cool on an aeroplane. Maybe you can come up with your own airline name. Maybe your name is Toby and you want to call it Tobias Airlines or something like that. But let's go outside and see how we go with flying our new glider. Well, now it's time for a bit of a science experiment with our paper planes. So we've got our glider that was just made with the hoops and the straw, which doesn't really look much like a plane, but it actually flies very well. And we've got our budget looking paper plane that I've just made very quickly. But with our glider plane, basically what happens is the hoops, the two different sizes, help it to balance in the air, and then the big hoop acts as drag or air resistance, and then the smaller hoop acts as a bit of a guider in carrying it through the air. But we'll have to see how we go with throwing both of them. I'll start with the budget one. Let's see. Oh, straight to the ground, not too good. And how about our glider? Apparently you hold it in the middle and throw it as if you're throwing a dart slightly upwards, so let's see how that works. Well, there is our glider. We've tested it out. It's definitely better than my basic paper plane, but maybe not quite as good at flying as I thought it might be, but that's okay. If you would like to learn how to make your very own one of these, just check out mishmashtv.co.nz for all the instructions.